Wardrobe change when the Imagination Station gets here, and I'm told we are trying something a little dangerous today in honor of this weekend's Catastrophe Prevention Day. I'm joined now by Carl Nelson, and Carl, I'm a little nervous, not going to lie, but I'm excited for what we're going to try today.
There's some really cool science here.
Yep.
We're going to do something called the Thermite reaction. Okay, that's why you have your fire retardant lab coat on. I've got mine. I've got our safety glasses.
Okay.
So go ahead and put those on.
Make sure my microphone is good to go. Can you guys hear me okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So the Thermite reaction was discovered in like 1895, and it's a really exothermic reaction. It gives off lots of energy. It's really simple. We're going to do a small scale version. I have some rusty spheres. Go ahead and grab your little shot puts there. Okay. Rust, iron oxide, and aluminum foil, and we've got aluminum oxide. Now, underneath the oxide layer is very reactive aluminum metal. Okay. So we want that aluminum metal to combine with the iron oxide
of the
rust.
Gotcha.
And to do that, we need to put them under a lot of pressure. So we're going to smash these two spheres together and see what happens.
Not like this.
Not like that. We need a lot of energy going into those two things. So something like that. So give it a try. It's really hard to do.
Oh, Carl.
Oh, you got it. Oh, you got it. That's why we have the safety glasses on, all right? So, lots of pressure between those two elements allows the reaction to happen. Now, this is like the micro scale version. This is the tiny version.
Right, we don't do things small at the Imagination Station.
We're going to scale it up a bit. Okay. And so, what I've got over here, this is a mixture of aluminum oxide and iron oxide. Okay. This is the Thermite mixture. What we're going to do, come on over here. We've got a couple different containers here, clay pots, and we're going to pour the mixture of the Thermite into this little pot. I'm going to put this up inside. We've got extra pots here because when this reaction happens, it can reach over 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. Okay, so we want a little double protection here. I'm going to pass this to you. I'm going to have you pour that mixture into the top container. Okay. Nothing's going to happen here. We just
into this middle one.
Yep. Okay. Just get it right in there. Now, in order to ignite that, we're going to use a jumbo-sized sparkler.
Oh, yay.
All right? Love that. Get very, very hot. But before we do that, like I said, this will turn into molten iron. So we need something to catch it in. So I got a tray down here. We're going to fill it with some sand. Okay. And if you could help me out by making just a little divot in the middle of the sand. We don't want the molten iron to run off the sides. We want it to sort of pool right in the middle. And this will kind of diffuse the heat when it falls through? Well, hopefully, if this works correctly, we're going to see a stream of molten iron fall down, form a pool inside this sand, and we'll try to pick it up. Okay, let's try. So to walk you through it, I'm going to have you use the torch. Just give me a flame here. We're going to ignite the sparkler. We're going to drop the sparkler in. You and I are then going to step over there. Way over. We're going to get away from what's going to happen here. Okay. All right, you ready? How do I do this? Push? Just go ahead and squeeze that button. Okay. Perfect. All right, you ready? I think so. All right, here we go. I'm going to make some sparks. We're going to drop it into the mixture. We're going to step away. It's going to start igniting that mixture. 4,000 degrees. Get the molten iron falling out into the sand. And if you want, come on over here, Kimberly. Okay. We can actually see, now the reaction's still happening up there, so maybe, and the pot cracked. Yeah. Okay, see why we have two of them. Oh, wow, even the outside one. Down inside there is the pool of molten iron. We can actually pick that up. Is that not the coolest thing? That's amazing. So this reaction is used actually to weld iron tracks together, like on a train. Sure. You need those train tracks to be ironed together. You can do this sort of reaction, let the molten iron fall down into a form. It'll form a big glob of iron, which they can cut off and shape and form so the track is continuous. Wow, amazing. And how hot is that right now? It's cooling, I'm sure, because of the air. It's cooling. I mean, it can reach over 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit. If you stick your hand kind of like a foot away, you can, I can feel it from where I'm at right now, absolutely. So, well, we're hoping this isn't the type of catastrophe that people have to avoid in real life, but catastrophe prevention happening this weekend, Saturday. At the Imagination Station. What time? 10 to 5. We've got the fire department there, we've got the Coast Guard there, we've got the police there, all sorts of cool stuff. You'll be able to shoot water from a fire truck. Wow, very cool and great for the whole family. Thank you again, Carl Nelson from the Imagination Station. More WTOL 11 Your Day coming back after this.